and welcome to today's video where I'll be sharing my 2024 digital planner setup. Okay, now if you haven't watched the previous video, this may just come as a shock or you may be confused as to what's happening. So I would highly suggest you watch the previous video as I'm speaking more about my shift from physical planners to digital planners, and I'm also giving you a detailed look at the Cyberry 2024 planner. The lighting is a bit weird because the sun is setting and I'm hell bent upon shooting this video today and getting it up for you guys. So just excuse this weird lighting situation. If you watched the previous video, you know I am completely new to digital planning. So this is like my first stint, and needless to say, I was super overwhelmed when I did purchase this planner.
I did not know where to start, what to use each section for.
There were too many buttons, too many links. My mind was going haywire. But the more I spent time with my planner, the more I understood it and the more I felt convinced about my shift to digital planners and picking this particular planner because there are a plethora of digital planners available on the net and you will 100% get confused and overwhelmed just looking at the options if you are new in the space like me. The planner I'm using is called the Cyberry. It's by a YouTube creator. Her channel name is K Digital Studio. I will link it in the description box. Her channel is just for digital planners. Although I did purchase this, I will give you some free recommendations towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. But I'm so grateful and happy and excited to start this new phase of life, to start this new year with a bang, with a new planner setup video. This video is going a bit late, so I'm sure most of you would have set up your planners already. But because I'm new to digital planning and using the GoodNotes app and using the iPad, I had a huge learning curve and took weeks to even set up my planner, so there was no way I could shoot that bit, set it up with you like I have done in the past few years. But finally I have figured it out. I am pretty happy and proud with how it's looking right now, and I just can't wait to share it with you. So without any more chit chatting, let's get into my 2024 digital planner setup. So this is my first ever digital planner setup. It's not perfect and I still need to add few more things, but it's like 90% done for me to share it with you all. So of course this is the cover page. The only difference here I've made is have my name and the sticker, but yeah, it's quite simple and minimal. Now when I swipe right, we have the main dashboard page. Now here you will see a lot of difference. If you've seen the previous video, you know this is not how the dashboard looked. This is how the dashboard looked. Like I mentioned, because this planner is designed in such a minimal way, I can add my own elements to it, which is exactly what I did. Again, these stickers are from the same sticker sheets as this one. I've still kept it very minimal, but has sort of some magical, whimsical effect with all these leaves. Now here on the right side, you can see I've written level up, glow and grow. So this is my theme which I've decided for this year moving forward. It's all about leveling up, glowing and growing from within and outside, and just have that sort of growth and progress in all areas of my life, not just one. This really encapsulates that feeling for me. So every time I come back to the dashboard, this will always be there and it'll remind me on what I want to focus this year. The first page I ever filled in my planner was the login page. Login for the year. Last year I had so many highlights, it was impossible to fit it all in, so I've literally just chosen the highlights of my highlights. Then for something I learned, you can't keep everyone happy. You need to clearly communicate your thoughts and feelings. Never try to berate yourself even in your thoughts. It's okay to unlearn your past and heal in the process of becoming your best self. Think before you act defensive. And there was actually one more point here. I think I accidentally deleted it. You can see it live how I'm gonna do this. So the last point was it's okay to say no. Things I want to improve: being a better homemaker, maintaining healthy relationships, building a stronger mindset, managing my time better and develop better relationship with food, create healthy boundaries. Now coming to my goals. As you can see, I've highlighted these three. I've been doing this for the past several years where I focus on three main goals. Upload weekly on YouTube and Instagram, get my driver's license. This is a huge one and probably the one that I'm most afraid of because I'm just scared of driving in general. Work out 5 days a week. A fitness goal has always been part of my goals. Then we have some more mini goals. We have read 12 books. Oh my gosh, I hope this year is at least the year where I actually get to finish 12, because I set this goal every year and I never see through it, even though it's probably one of the easier goals that I set for myself. Finish 10 Talk to Me in Korean lessons. I want to restart my Korean study journey. I don't know if many of you are aware, I was studying Korean by myself. I have like videos on it. So yeah, I just feel like I want to restart it this year. Balanced and non-restrictive calorie deficit. This is something that worked for me in the last quarter, and I did see great results in terms of body weight and body composition, but also just healing my relationship with food. Daily journaling and planning, advance on my spiritual journey, learn weekly via podcast, YouTube or Skillshare, monthly new dish, travel to a new country, rekindle dancing, indulge in hobbies. I mean, just some of the hobbies that I want to get back into. I really want to start puzzling. I have bought a puzzle board and lots of puzzles, yet haven't prioritized that at all. I also want to get back into my video gaming era. All of that and anything that I would categorize as hobbies would come under this. I just want to be more intentional about it. Monthly intentional dates. I've again just reinstilled the same theme of these leaves and other stickers from the same sticker pack. I'll just quickly show it to you. This is from the creator Sarah Renee. I'm pretty sure I found her on Pinterest. So this is not just a page with random pictures. It's meant for GoodNotes where you can use the lasso tool and individually click on any of these images. Let's say I want to take this cute little star, copy it, and maybe I want a cute little star right below this. I'm just gonna long press and paste it there. That's how stickers work. There are also other ways to do it. I'm not gonna go in detail with that because this is not a tutorial. Now, of course, coming to my vision board, I have immense success with vision board every year. And especially this year, I have started doing something else, which you will know in a bit. But yeah, this is my yearly vision board. It's similar things like working out. There's also this picture of a girl driving a Jeep because we do have a Jeep car. And look at this picture, feel confident and get my license maybe. Hopefully witness snowfall somewhere. Use my digital planner, travel a lot, good skin, just spending quality time with my spouse. I want to get back into weight training, also studying Korean. Like all that I spoke about in here, I've sort of made pictures corresponding to these goals. And if you notice, between all these pictures, I've just put these really self-affirming quotes, which I found on Pinterest. I'm creating the life of my dreams, 2024, my glow up year. It's already your self-affirming positive affirmations to just aid my vision board. Heading back to the dashboard. Next up is 2024 yearly overview. Again, I have changed it a bit. I've added the same theme stickers right here. I just wanted to bring some cohesiveness just to some of the yearly beginning pages. And I actually thought I will use this page as my mood track. So I've written that here. I've also written what each highlighter color means. Just highlight the dates according to my mood color. So yeah, I just found more ways to use the same page. Technically, I could make a separate mood tracker in one of these separate notebooks. I just thought I can use this particular section even more. So that's what I'm doing. And here on the right, I've written important dates. I haven't filled this up. This is one of the sections that I have to fill up, but it's pretty easy. Next up is the quarterly overview. This is something I'm still heavily working on. Another section that I want to think a bit more about. Of course, we are only on quarter one, so I've just highlighted that. And here I was really wondering how I could use this particular space. And for now, I've just kept like one word, maybe something to inspire me for that quarter or for that month. I might change this up. I've also mentioned few of the visions for me that I necessarily don't have 100% control over. For example, my subscribers. I can partly control it by being more active, maybe making better videos, doing trending stuff, but still the decision is left up to that person whether they want to subscribe or not. So of course, it's not fully under my control, which is why I've kept that. So these are those sort of goals as Instagram and also body composition. Now, I haven't mentioned the number here because I'm sort of still figuring out exactly what I want to achieve in terms of my body composition. Now, coming to things to do, I've written create a monthly content schedule, research about driving school, plan workout schedule, fix weekly meal plan, finish 3 books, finish 2 to 3 Talk to Me in Korean lessons. These are more actionable and maybe relating to some of the smaller goals, whereas these goals are part of the big 3 that I highlighted. So of course, YouTube, Instagram, driver's license thing, and the amount of days I'll be working out. So yeah, again, tangible, measurable, completely in my control and part of the big 3 goals that I'd set. But yeah, I'm still thinking on how I can use this section. If you have any suggestions or recommendations, please put them in the comment section. I will be reading all of them. I literally get like the best ideas from you guys. Now let's move to the monthly section. I have highlighted Jan because that's the month we are on, and I think this will be a fun way to just keep highlighting each month as and when it arrives. Click on Jan and we have this beautiful monthly page. Again, going with the same theme that I'd followed with the stickers. I have added a lot more things in terms of appointments or chores or even like self-care habits that I want to be doing. So clean makeup brushes, housework change sheets, housework meal planning, Wednesday self-care, new nails. Hello, new nails. I've also mentioned the workout dates that I'm supposed to be working out, and here you can see this is actually new moon and this is full moon. I do have some new moon and full moon tarot journaling, so I just want to keep track of that. 18th is also mine and Matthew's 10-year anniversary of being together or dating, so it's a very, very special day. I do need to add in birthdays and stuff, and Saturday, Sunday, I've just written this big block called family time because most of the weekends we spend at my in-laws place. Now, if you watched the previous video, you already know there are multiple calendars for each month. Let's go to the second one. This is actually my monthly vision board, an absolute game changer. Just a bit more smaller and some of the same pictures you would have seen in my yearly vision board. I just moved it here, some new pictures. So just some basic things. I'm not going to go over it again. Now, if you're wondering where did that grid view go, I actually downloaded a template. Let me just quickly show you. Yep, so this is the template that I downloaded. A good soul uploaded it in the Cyberry Planner community for everyone to use. So I literally just pasted this picture on top of the monthly grid and then put up my vision board pictures on top of that, if that makes any sense. So it's basically 2 layers. Now coming to the third calendar, I'm using this as my workflow calendar. So editing, reel, posting, scripting, shooting, all of that, and I've also highlighted it accordingly. For the fourth calendar, we have moments of gratitude. Now in the original Cyberry calendar, of course, it's just a grid again. So essentially what I've done is pasted this particular sticker, enlarged it, and put it across the entire grid. And this sticker was from the official Cyberry sticker collection itself. I think it was this particular one. So how I'm planning to use this section, as the name suggests, just write down highlights of that particular month, moments that made me feel so happy, made me feel so grateful, even small wins, just to keep track of all those things on a monthly basis. The fifth calendar is more for my personal stuff, so I won't be sharing much about it. Now let's look at the monthly pages in the corner. First, we have the project management. This page is a nightmare because I'm not sure what I'm planning to do with this page. I just wrote some random checklists which I had to get done. This was actually useful and I have completed a lot of them. The main space here, I thought I can track my Korean studying in one of these, maybe my YouTube growth and metrics in one, maybe my fitness in the other, but I still have to figure out how I can do it. So this is definitely a big work in progress. Coming to finances, I've kept it empty for now because of course I just want to keep this space personal, but I have filled it up. Moving to wellness tracker, you have the hydration tracker, you have the physical fitness tracker, you have the study tracker, and you have the 4-hour work tracker. Now of course these were made by me, so this is what the original tracking page looked like. It has sleep tracker and mental health tracker, but for my particular planner I just changed the title and made this 4-hour work tracker notes, study tracker notes, etc. That's pretty much the only change I've made on this page. And on the right side here I've just written some of the self-care things I want to do this month. And coming to habits, I've written skin and oral care, housekeeping. I might add few more things. And then moving to the goals section, I've left it empty, although I know what I'm going to be writing. I've written it in my Apple Notes. I just need to transfer it here. This would typically be my top 3 goal, which is working out, my YouTube goal, and either my driving license goal or my Korean goal, one of those. Only because I'm not sure the driver's license thing would have too many of these action steps to be taken. And the last page is the review, which I haven't of course done anything about, but I have written vision board success here. Technically you could have your monthly vision board here, right? I think that's why the section was created, but in my head this is like the last section and I don't know why a vision board would be at the review place. So that's why I wrote vision board success. Whatever I've manifested in this month, I will put those pictures here. So yeah, that completes all the monthly pages. Now coming to the very unique weekly page, because you do have 3 views. As you would know if you watched the previous video, the top view is the vertical one. Now this is sort of a fail for me. Firstly, I haven't really done much, as in I just copy pasted a routine for every single day. I haven't really customized it, which is fine. I've also written my top 3 priorities here for the week, but I just feel like I'm not really utilizing this page as much as I would like. And on top of that, I haven't even gotten time to actually decorate it and make it look good. I've seen other people in the community just make beautiful time blocks, so I do want to do something like that, but like I said, I'm still learning and it's already a lot for me, which is why I thought it's okay, it's imperfect. I'm not using this section right now and it's all right. Just because I got a new planner, I don't have to use all the 100 new features it has. I can start with just using half of it and then build on from there as and when I do get comfortable. So that's my plan. Now the horizontal view is a huge success, although I'm not going to show it to you, only because I've journaled about my day for every single day and that's sort of personal. But I do want to give you an example. I made this example for week 2. Of course, we are not on week 2 right now, as in when I'm shooting this, but I just thought I'll give you a picture of how it would be looking. So essentially, this part is my own handwriting. I haven't made it into like a font because I want to keep some things original and authentic. So I've just kept my handwriting as is. I've just journaled about my day. And on the left side, I've just put a picture of the tarot card I pulled for that particular day. So this is of course just example. Although this is not part of my tarot journaling, I just love seeing the connection that ends up happening between the card I pulled and how my actual day looked like. I feel it's going to be very interesting to see this throughout the year. So in the original planner, the custom looks like this. It's just an empty page. There's nothing on it. Now for my custom page, I've turned it into a weekly meal plan. As you would have seen in my vision board, in my yearly goal section also, I really want to focus on cooking and meal planning. Of course, that also helps my diet. So it just made sense to have a weekly meal plan. I got all these stickers and templates from the planner community itself. So yeah, Monday I was at my in-laws place. There's nothing. And then from from Tuesday onwards, I cook few things, I plan few things. It's not perfect yet because it's just the first week. I'm still learning my ways around meal planning every single week. And on the right side, you can see groceries. So just all these random groceries that we need to get for the week, I've written it here. And because Cyber 2024 had this workout sticker right here, I thought it'd be very cute to put in the custom weekly section. So I can track my workouts as well. As you can see, it's not a great start. I'm just so overwhelmed with everything that I have to be doing this week that I haven't really been prioritizing my workouts. But it's okay. I'm still going to track it whether I do it or not. But yeah, this is a very useful and functional page for my needs. This is what I mean when I say make the planner work for you and not the other way around, because for some of you, maybe meal planning is not even a question. Maybe you're a student, maybe you live with your parents, your mom, dad, someone's cooking for you, so you may not need this. You may need something else that you want to track weekly or plan weekly, and you can make this page about that. Let's go to the daily page, and this is how the daily page is looking. Now, if you can see, it's quite empty. Now that's because still haven't found the flow of using this planner. I'm using it in bits and pieces. I'm using it daily, but some of the sections I'm still learning how it can work better for me. For example, I did speak about my weekly time block view. I haven't been doing that, so of course even the daily time block just seems to be not going anywhere as of now, and I'm not going to overwhelm myself as well. If I don't end up using it, I don't end up using it. This is the only section that was easy enough to just follow through because these are just essentially to-do lists, and I did highlight the ones that I completed. So love doing that. And on the right section, this is something I'm so excited about. Trying to use this as my tarot journal section. So each day, whatever I'm pulling, I'm going to put the picture here and then just journal about what this card means to me, how I personally interpret it. That's how I go about tarot journaling. I do need to fill this out. I've written it in my notes. I just need to copy paste it here. And yeah, maybe eventually I'll turn this into something else, or I'll leave it empty, or I might just use it for my daily time blocking. Only time will tell, but I just want to show you that it's okay to leave things empty in your planner, whether that's your physical planner or your digital planner, because finally you have to find the planner functional. That's all that matters. And at the end of the day, not how cute it's looking, not how many pages it has, not how many aesthetic stickers it has, just how you can make the best use of your planner, and it can in turn reward you with the best possible year you could probably have. So yeah, no guilt here, just leaving few things out. Now coming back to the dashboard, of course we have all the notebooks, and I did mention in the previous video, I have found some very nice uses for the notebooks. The first one are my routines, and I've written a chores list. I've just put some random stickers here. The daily chores, bi-weekly, weekly, monthly chores. This is so helpful. I'm already utilizing it and putting it on my fridge calendar so that Matthew can also see it. So this is just a very nice, helpful page for me. And the second one is a habits checklist. So more of self-care stuff. Daily, I need to do my skincare, oral hygiene. Heels are getting cracked, so I need to treat it with a moisturizing cream. My daily water intake, weekly masking, hair oiling, shaving, body scrubbing, monthly nails, waxing, budgeting, intentional dates. You get the gist of it, right? At the beginning of every month, I can look at this page and schedule all of those things on this calendar. Then coming to the second notebook, which is my vision board. Now, if you're wondering what vision board am I talking about, well, let me just go back here and show you what this vision board is. It's the personal vision board, meaning I won't be sharing it publicly. I just realized that there were a few things that I wasn't putting in my main vision board here, and when I reflected back on it, I realized it's because I know this page would be viewed by, well, thousands, possibly lakhs of you. And I thought, that shouldn't stop me from actually putting some of the personal stuff that I want to put on my vision board. And that's when this idea clicked me, and it's just basically another page, and I've put some more things that I want to manifest for this year. The third one is TV tracker. I pasted the honeycomb design on this, which you can find on the dashboard right here. I've divided it into 3 sections. The first one is where I'll be tracking all the movies I've watched. The second one are all the shows and the docu-series that I would have watched. And the last one, all the reality shows that I would have watched. The next notebook is my book tracker. So of course I want to read 12 books. For that, I have taken this template from the Cyberry community. Love the template. So this is the book that I am currently reading. I finished the first part of this book last month. I watched a lot of YouTube videos or podcasts or even Skillshare classes where they have a lot of journal prompts or exercises that you can do to better yourself, reflect, review, all of that stuff. I thought I'll create a notebook just for that because I do that quite a bit. And here I have the first page is linked workbooks. This is the first thing I ever did. It's from Mel Robbins' podcast. She's one of the biggest podcasters in the world right now. I love listening to her, and she made this amazing workbook. Now if I click on it, it's actually hyperlinked. It takes me to her exact workbook, and yeah, this is actually free of cost. If you want, I can even link it in the description box. So me and my cousins sat down and journaled and spoke about this workbook for almost 3 to 4 hours. But I would highly recommend all of you do this exercise before you set your New Year goals, or even if you've set your goals, it's okay to still do the exercise because it'll really help you reevaluate everything in life. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll also be doing a lot more linked workbooks. books, which is why I thought I'll create this page. And then there are some more pages which are empty, which will be filled eventually by the end of the year. I do new moon and full moon journaling every month, so I've just kept a couple of pages here for that purpose. This is more of spiritual stuff, so I don't know if any of you would understand what I'm trying to say, but basically any situations or energetic shifts or alignments that I see in my life, it might seem magical or even miraculous at times. I have had so many instances like those. Even seeing your angel numbers like 111, 555, all of that, I just want to keep a note and track those things here because I know it just instills more belief in me. Then we have art journal. Again, just put some dotted pages here because I do want to do some basic art journaling. Let's see how that goes. And we have a travel journal. This is essentially art journal but specific to my traveling escapades in 2024. And then lessons, you might be wondering what the hell this is. It's basically again coming back to me watching a lot of self-help related YouTube videos, podcasts, and especially Skillshare classes. I love learning from them and jotting down those notes, which is what I'm planning to do here. And then gifting. So this is something unique. I actually love gifting, but I feel I've been doing it less and less now because it takes planning for me, because I like giving thoughtful gifts and not just any random t-shirt or perfume. Every time I come across something and I feel like, oh my god, Matthew would love that, I would write that down here. Or when needed, when their birthdays come, anniversaries come, when any special occasion comes, or just a simple spontaneous surprise, I can always come back to this page and gift them with something that I've put a lot of thought and love towards. Well, now you know gifting is definitely one of my top 3 love languages. And the last section is brain dump and ideas. This is just your rough page, your rough notebook, just few pages for that. So that's the last page I wanted to share from my 2024 planner setup. Let me know what you think of it. If you have any suggestions, ideas, recommendations, do put them in the comments down below. I'll be looking forward to them. Let me know if you would be interested in monthly planner reviews like I used to do back in the days. Thank you for letting me share this journey with you from the beginning and just constantly showing your love and support. Sarangi! I am obsessed with my new planner. I'm already recommending it to my friends, my family. In fact, I convinced my sister to go digital with me this year. Yeah, it's something I would highly recommend you guys at least try out if you have the means to. If you have some tablet, iPad lying around, you can start off with any of the free digital planners like I did. And once I was convinced that okay, this is something I can see myself using, is when I took the leap and bought the Cyberry 2024. So I will put my recommendations in a playlist and link it for you in the description box. Check those videos out. Kudos to those creators for giving free digital planners for all of us to use. But yeah, I think it's a perfect way for a beginner to just get a taste of digital planning, and then maybe later, if you like it, you can move on to investing more in it. This has truly organized the chaos in my brain. Just knowing that everything is in one single planner. Oh, the satisfaction. I'm also curious to know if any of you have tried digital planning or use a digital planner or even use GoodNotes for note taking. And yeah, just comment down below any questions you have about digital planning, because I know how lost I was and I would love to just help even one person with these videos that I'm making. Make sure you like this video, share it with your friends and family so even they can check out digital planners. I'm so excited for my 2024 goals and vision board. I feel I've tried to fit in a lot this year, but it's okay. Even if I just make an effort towards most of them, achieve half of them, my heart will be happy. Let's all aim for the stars and just hope for the best. The sun is going to blind me very soon. I will see you in my next video. Till then, stay happy, positive, blessed, be kind to yourself and others. Bye.